Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark. We finally found a place that we can probably call our base of operations, which is really nice, and we're finally not overloaded again, although we're close. So I think my strategy right now is going to be to... You know what? We should probably just research for a little bit. Let's grab some food. Let's see, where did I put food? Not there. I do have some food in my inventory, so it's not the end of the world, but... Okay, here it is. All of our food. You know what? Let's take another can of dog food. Let's get rid of that, because it's getting bad. And while we have light, we have natural light here, and the sun is going to go down pretty soon. Let's check out our book here that we needed to research. Here we are. And let's try to get as many hours of research in as we can on it. We'd like to improve our ice fishing. I think that will be very nice. Okay, we didn't quite get the last hour because it became too dark to read. Unfortunate, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and eat and drink and do some sleeping real quick. We have our ruined rifle kit. I'm just going to drop that. I believe when you drop ruined items, they disappear. I believe. We'll check that in the morning when I can see again. Let's eat some beef jerky. And eat some dog food. We are overloaded again. Let's see, what else can we eat? We should probably eat something else. Let's eat this energy bar. It's going bad anyway. And we'll drink something. That'll put us actually below our carry threshold, I bet. Yep, nicely done. And let's navigate in the near darkness. Fun. Let me get out a match. It's a waste of a match, but hey. Alright, let's go to bed. Sure, one of these will work. There we go. We get 2 beds. That's better, right? And we'll sleep for 10 hours. That's going to mean we're very hungry and thirsty when we wake up. But we healed our frostbite risk because we're nice and warm in here. And... actually, we didn't use all of our hunger or thirst, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and just drink some sodas. That'll help with both of those. I should stop calling it hunger because it's actually calories. You know, soda is not going to help you with hunger, but it will definitely help you with calories. And we'll just drink a little bit of water, too. Okay, now we do have a lot in our inventory, which if I'm going to go exploring and try to loot some stuff, that's not ideal. So let's see what else we can drop off. We have some wood, for one thing. That can be dropped off. A bunch of coal. Or, no, that's charcoal. Never mind. We want to keep charcoal. That's for doing our map, and we want to start doing that. Don't want to drop our rifle, for sure. We're going to want that. We have 2 books. Let's just drop those 2 books. We don't need those with us. Our wilderness kitchen we're done with. We'll drop that off in here. And you know what? We can drop off most of these matches as well. We'll keep 1 set of them. And let's see. All our clothes we want. Have some oil and stuff like that. We could drop off our bedroll, but that's a little risky. There's charcoal. We want that. Our axe we want to carry. We have 1 stone. You know what? Yeah, the rest of this we probably do want to make sure we keep. Oh, do we still have materials in our inventory? I didn't realize that. Let's find... Here we go. Let's drop off the rest of these materials. Probably a little risky dropping off all of our wood. We might wish we had that in a little bit, but I want to make sure I have enough room in my inventory to carry stuff. Oh, wow, that was bad. Oh my gosh, I just fired the rifle. That was not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Oh well. Wasted 1 bullet. It happens. Okay. It's confusing because they actually gave me the mouse prompt to leave the warehouse while I had my rifle out, so I just clicked to open the door and instead the rifle fired. That's a little confusing. Oh well. So you know what? I would really like to go check out the boiler in the ship across the bay. That would be very nice. Oh, 2 locked lockers, and we have no pry bar.
This will come in handy.
We did get a bandage though. You know what? Let's go grab our pry bar real quick. Now that does make some noise, which could attract some predators, but we'll hope that doesn't happen. Let's see here. I want, was it this drawer? Maybe? No. It was the bottom drawer down here, wasn't it? Yes, okay, good. We'll take our pry bar. Oh, we didn't want the tools. Bad. Go back. There you go. Good tool. I'm tempted to take the heavy hammer with me, and I think I will. Because if we're going to go over to the boiler room, we're going to want that with us. Now, we don't have supplies to build anything, but hopefully we can at least figure out what we'll need and what we want to build, and then we can go back with the correct supplies to do it in a little while. Alright, let's open these lockers. Okay, I'm going to search it. Nothing. Alright. So much for that.
This stuff will come in handy.
Worn insulated boots. Wow, those are really nice. Decent wool shirt. Cool. You know what? We should probably put on those boots right away, because I bet those are much, much better than what we're currently wearing. Yes, they are. Wow. 2.1 degrees Celsius as opposed to 0.4. Those are incredibly good. And we also got a new shirt that's better as well. There we go. We're still losing heat at 3 pips, though. Just checking. A lot of times there's a wolf around this yard somewhere. I don't see it right now. But it's good to be careful. As we've seen. As we've definitely seen. I have no idea what that sound was. Huh. We are getting cold very quickly. So if I'm going to go anywhere, I need to do it. Yeah, we're getting cold very quickly. Let's come out here and see if we can see the bear. Not at the moment. But I'm very concerned. It is early in the morning. It's possible he's not up yet. I don't know how that works in this game. I assume that the bears go to bed, though. So it may still be waking up. So you know what? Let's just run for it. Well, not literally run for it. That would be silly. We want to save our stamina. We're just going to wander out here. And the fortunate thing about being on the ice lake is you can see a very good distance. So we should know if anything's coming, and it won't be able to sneak up on us, with the exception of if it's behind one of these big rocks. We'll just stay away from them, so we don't get surprised. Yes, I know you're getting cold. We're gonna go inside in a second. I have tried to do this trip before, by the way, in the middle of the night. Not intelligent. Do not recommend. You get lost very easily because you can't see anywhere, and it seems like a much further trip in the middle of the night when you can't see where you're going. Much scarier than this relatively easy trip was.
Right. I can't feel my feet.
Okay, yes, you can't feel your feet. That's good. We don't need those. We don't need feet. I'm sure we can manage without them. Here we go, into the ship. Alright, now it is very dark in the ship. Even in daytime, it's very, very dark in here. The Riken. So we're going to go out ahead and take out a light, and I think I'm just going to use a torch. There we go. Very nice, much better. Now, let's take a look around. See what's in here. Some newspaper. Sure, we'll take it. Sounds good. What's in here? Banged up pork and beans. All right.
Okay.
Can't complain about that. Well, I mean, I can. It's banged up. I would like it in pristine condition, of course, but, you know. Coal. We'll take some coal. Coal is very, very handy. It's a little heavy, which is why I've avoided picking it up so far when we were in that mine. We might go back to that mine later to pick up some of the coal we walked past, because it is very useful. For one thing, it's the only thing you can use in the boiler to actually build stuff. The wood's not hot enough. You need to get to a certain temperature, and coal's the only thing that'll get you there. Nothing in these file cabinets. They look entirely empty.
Like
oh, never mind. Chocolate bar. Someone filed that. That was probably a good call. There's... Whoa. I just had a coal, thing pop up right there. Must be through the wall. That's interesting. Hey, accelerant. Cool. Take that. More newspaper down here. It's always useful. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's an upstairs. I forgot about that. I'll have to go check that out. I don't remember anything about what's up there. Coal, wood, very nice. We'll take that. And of course, all these crates can be broken down into wood as well. Here is the furnace, or what I was calling the boiler. So you can see you need a certain temperature to use the forge, 150 degrees. And all this coal will come in very handy for getting it to that temperature. Jerry can, cool. Got some oil for our lantern. A bandage. Let's see what this dude had, if anything. Nope, nothing. All right. You're not very useful. I'm sure that's devastating for him to hear, but, you know, we got to be honest with each other. Honesty is really the best policy.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah. Carry it around. It'll save your life at some point, I'm sure. Scrap metal. Cool. A hoodie. Yeah, we'll take that. That might be really, really nice. A pillow. Our torch is starting to waver a little bit. We'll pop the flare if we need to after this torch is gone. Oh, driving gloves. Nice. We didn't have anything on our hands anymore because our previous gloves disintegrated during the many wolf attacks. So having something to replace those with is awesome. Cardboard boxes, not that exciting. Anything here? Oh, a little bit of lantern fuel. Yeah, we'll take that. And a door to the outside, but this is the outside of the top of the Riken. Let's go take a look. And you know what? We can extinguish our torch now. And actually, it had quite a good duration left on it, so we didn't have to worry. What's up here? This is like the wheelhouse? Yeah, wheelhouse. Nothing in the wheelhouse but a pry bar and a metal container. I'm tempted to take the pry bar, just to have an extra. I already have one extra, but it was in pretty bad condition. And I had to drop it in the mines, too, because we were really overburdened. We're overburdened now, but not nearly as badly, so I'm willing to take it. We are cold. We're very cold. Okay, let's finish exploring the top of the Riken here very, very quickly. And move on. Oh, planks, that's good wood. And a harpoon gun that we can't do anything with. It'd be nice to be able to fire that at a wolf or something. That would be funny. Alright, let's get back inside. There doesn't seem to be much out here, actually. Kind of disappointing. Are we heating up while we're in here, by the way? Yes, we are. Just barely. Okay. Let's get our torch back out. There we go. Anything else up here? Doesn't look like it. Sort of schedule on the wall or something. Well, okay, so it looks like we've explored all the Riken. Now, the problem the Riken has, and I've talked about this, is there's nowhere to start a fire. You can't, there's no fire barrel, there's nowhere but the furnace, and you can't cook things in the furnace, and that's the real kicker. So there's no way for you to cook food, and there's nowhere for you to get light, because the furnace does not provide much light, really. Now, I'm tempted to up this to the temperature, just to see what we can make. Let's put some accelerant in. Let's put some reclaimed wood in. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's use some coal. Oh, we can. Okay. All right, we'll worry about that in a second. Newsprint roll, carbon matches. Let's start a fire. We have to start it with wood, and then we can add coal. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Add fuel. Have to wait before we can add some fuel. So let's add some more wood first. There we go. Then we have to wait. Oh, I put my torch in there, didn't I? Jeez. Okay, there we go. Got my torch back. We'll extinguish that for now. We are going to get warmed up by this, which is nice. We're a long way from our required temperature.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I got a piece of coal. I don't know where that was, but I got it. Okay, there's our torch being lit. I see. Okay, I was just checking to see what that was. Let's put our torch away. And let's see, is it gonna let us add fuel? Probably not. Nope, 20 minutes before we can add some fuel. So in the meantime, let's cook some beans. Why not? We're a little peckish, and we could use the hot food. It'll help our temperature as well. Yeah, there we go. Back. Let's go to our inventory here, and we'll eat the hot beans. They were only at 25% anyway. They were going to go bad pretty soon. And we'll also drink something. Now we are getting close to out of water, so we'll have to watch that. Okay, here we go. Can we add some coal yet? 8 minutes. All right, that's better. You know, we should probably make some water. That would probably be smart. Let's just melt a ½ liter, because I don't remember how long this takes. And I don't want the fire going out while I'm busy trying to melt snow. Okay. Yield of our frostbite risk. Nice. We can probably add some coal now. There we go. Okay, so that'll work. It's going up to temperature. In the meantime, let's melt some more snow. While it gets up to temperature, you can see how fast it's going up. All right, stopped at 45. We're going to need it to be much hotter than that. So, how much more coal do we have? Quite a bit. We'll add a bunch more. And boil some water. 2 liters. Yep, all 2 liters. We'll definitely boil all that. Up to 105 degrees Celsius. Very nice. Need a little bit more coal to get up to the 150. And then we can actually take a look at what we can make. And then we'll have to go grab some more coal because we're using all of it to try to get up to temperature. Let's melt another, a liter of water probably. Ooh, 145. Close. Not quite up to temperature yet. Need one more piece of coal probably. And that'll be all we had. So we're definitely gonna need some more later. And we'll boil our last liter of water while it's coming up to temperature. This is gonna run for 7 hours. And it is above the 150. So let's take a look at our forge. Okay, so here's all the things we can make at the forge. Actually right now, it's pretty bad. Just arrowheads, an improvised knife, and an improvised hatchet. Now we have a good hatchet and we have good knives, so I'm not too worried about those. But arrowheads we could use, and this is the only way to get them. And so while we have it heated up to temperature, we might as well take the opportunity, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. Okay, let's make some arrowheads. We do have some scrap metal, so we might as well. Now, we didn't bring our hacksaw with us, so we can't actually break down any of the metal drawers near us for more scrap metal, unfortunately. But, hey, at least we're getting some arrowheads out of this, and we did some science. We figured out what we can make. Yeah, right now, not too great. I don't know if you can unlock more blueprints in the future or how exactly that works, but I am interested to find out. In the meantime, we managed to make some arrowheads. Nice. Now, we don't have, the one thing we don't have for arrows is shafts. If you look here, a simple arrow, we need arrow shafts from cured birch saplings. We have not found any birch saplings yet. I've undoubtedly walked past one or two, but I was busy trying to, you know, not die. We'll have to look around some more for some in the future. Now this furnace is going to go for another 3 hours. We can't really do anything here in the meantime. I don't think there's even enough light to read by. If we wanted to do our last hour of research. We can see though. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, apparently the furnace does count as enough light to finish our research. Very nice. All right, so we have researched that book, and we should be done with it now. Okay, okay, very good, very good. And let's see here. Now look at... I was looking to see if there's a place. Yeah, okay, right here. So here is our skill levels. Carcass harvesting. Cooking, we're getting pretty good at. Fire starting. Ice fishing, we're up to level 2 because we read that book. Fishing time is now reduced by 5%, and an 8% chance of the line to break on catch. I think it used to be 10%. Getting better at rifle firearms, and getting better at mending. Okay, good. You know what? Let's leave. I think we've done enough science here today. And it is still light out, barely, so we should have time to get back to home before it gets dark. Let's see here. And we'll just hope there aren't any wolves out here waiting for us. Ooh, it is foggy. That is possibly problematic. We will not be able to see very far. And we'll just hope we don't run into wolves. Or bears. The bear would be worse. Wolf would be okay. Given a choice between a wolf or a bear coming out of the fog at me, I will take the wolf every time. Ooh, so the big problem we're gonna have here is I'm just gonna have to choose a direction. I think home is about in this direction. And I'm gonna hope I'm right, because if we get lost in this fog and it goes to night, we're gonna be in real trouble. Okay. Pretty sure this is the right direction. This is one of those things where this fog would be much more debilitating if you were not familiar with the game, and you would probably just have to bed down in the Riken overnight, which wouldn't be the end of the world. We had enough supplies to manage that for one night. Okay, there's our pier. Excellent. Now the only thing to watch for is there a bear nearby? And I don't see one, but he could be up there in the yard. Or there could be wolves up there. Never know. Okay, I don't see any wolves. You know what? While we're out here, we should probably check out this this trailer right here. 'Cause I don't think we've ever gone in it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, good. We have our pry bar with us, so we can actually open this. Nope.
I'll take it.
Wow, a military code. Wow, that's probably really helpful. And a military-grade MRE. Nice. 1,750 calories. That will keep us healthy for a long time if we are desperate. And they keep really nicely. Oh, 1 second. My wife just got home, and I accidentally locked the door, so she's locked out. All right, let's keep going here. I have successfully let my wife into the apartment, which she seems less grateful than I'd have expected for. And let's see, finish exploring this trailer here. She is apparently upset that I didn't remember to not lock the deadbolt, and seems to think that I should have figured out not to do that because we've lived here for an entire year already. I mean, she's not necessarily wrong, but she's also listening from the doorway, so, you know, I can't act like she's too right. Just the way it works. Alright, okay, so we explored that trailer. There is another trailer behind the processing plant that I wouldn't mind checking out if we can get back there without getting, you know, mauled. So I'm gonna finish up this episode and we're gonna go work on dinner. I think we're gonna make chicken and gnocchi and a fontina cheese sauce. We've made it several times. We're both quite fond of it. It's very, very easy to make and very, very rich. Okay. I always try to put some vegetables in it of some sort, or I offer to put some vegetables of some sort in it, but she doesn't like vegetables. She likes vegetables, but she likes them separate. She doesn't want them in her, like, good food, quote unquote. So, so we'll probably just do some vegetables or a salad on the side instead.
Wonder if the owners are
A stale chocolate bar, energy bar, nice. Some newspaper. Of course, a bedroll. We don't care about that. Okay, nothing in these. All broken open. Anything back here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, there's some pork and beans in a crate. Okay.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, are we? Oh yeah, we're thirsty. Thank you for letting me know. You could have just said, "Hey, I'm thirsty," but no, we have to be a jerk about it. Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink. You have water on you. I just made a whole bunch in the boiler for you. All right, so there's that trailer. Not much in either trailer actually. And that's pretty much it for areas around, like right around the processing plant to explore. Again, there's almost always a wolf around this yard, and I'm really, really tense about the fact that we haven't ever seen him. I mean, I know that's silly, like, seeing him wouldn't make him less here, obviously, but, for some reason, the wolf that you can't see seems more threatening than the wolf that you can sometimes. Just in terms of not having a heart attack. Yeah, I'm fairly fond of my heart. I don't act like it sometimes. I eat things that are very bad for my heart, but, you know, in general, I'm fairly fond of my heart, and, it suffers a bit when a wolf jumps out of nowhere and latches onto my throat. My throat suffers in that case too, but, you know, it's my heart that I'm worried about here. Let's keep on track. All right, so I think that was a decent exploration. We got some arrowheads made. We'll have to go find some birch saplings so we can make some arrowhead shafts, and that will be very nice. If we can finally get a bow and arrow made, that will let us actually hunt. Oops, I shouldn't put that in there. That's for food. Matches are not food. So that will let us actually hunt without having to use rifle ammo, which is precious. Let's take a look at our clothes right now. We got a military coat, and that will make us much warmer. And we've got some more, some replacement gloves for our hands as well. We could use another pair of socks and another pair of pants. But for now, we are actually very, very warm at this point. What did it say? 12-degree warmth bonus. So whatever it says it is, we're 12 degrees. We're going to feel 12 degrees warmer than it actually is out, which is nice. All right, let's see what we can put away. We got our meds here. We do have a couple more meds now. Let's go ahead and stash those. And we should have a clothes drawer. Yep, right here. And we'll put in our extra clothes. Don't need this anymore. The hoodie will save. And these boots that we were wearing, we can put away as well. All right, that leaves the extra food, which we have just a little bit on us, but we might as well store some of it. We should probably eat that military-grade MRE at some point, but I don't want to eat it this early. And what do we got in this one? Oh, tools and stuff. Okay, we should have gotten some more of those. I'll put the fishing hook in there. And let's also stash the heavy hammer again. Oh, we can't. It's full. This drawer is actually full. Let's check our bottom drawer, because that had some tools in it too. And we'll put our hammer in there instead. There we go. And one of the pry bars, the one that's weaker at the moment. Okay, that's pretty good. We should probably stash our arrowheads as well. We won't need those outside. And that did put us below the weight threshold, just barely. But that's probably good enough for now. You know what? Let's stash the lantern too. We've been using the torch, and we have flares. Or a flare. We should probably take an extra flare, just in case. They're a lot less weight than the lantern is. All right, let's eat. We will get ready to go to bed, and that will be another day of you know, relative success. Oh, oops! I just dropped those two. I was wondering why my calories were not going up. That's because I was dropping them instead of eating them. There we go. And drink that. All right, that should top us off. And let's go ahead and check on our hide that's in here real quick while we're thinking about it. There's our ruined. Actually, I'll take that because apparently it didn't disappear. 26% and 19%. Okay, we're working on it. And sun is just about to go down, so that's about perfect. All right, we will go to bed and let me save it. I'm going to save by going in and out of the house. It saves while you sleep too, but I like to save this way. It just makes me feel better. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like the video, please put a like on it. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe and check out my Twitter for any news or updates on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the long dark.